Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Jashana here with no makeup on to do a get ready with me. As I always say, as you already know from the fucking title, Jeebus Price. I need a different hair tie. This one is not tight enough. This is like a janky ass setup, so occasionally I might be out of the frame. I can only get the phone so far away before there's nothing to set it on. So that's why we're working with what we have. I'm getting ready to go out, which I have not done in since last summer. And that's why I have this also. Trying to be a little bit better than having a Red Bull, you know, or a 5-hour energy. I look like garbage. It's fine. Ooh, that's cute. You guys are gonna witness me doing makeup and showing my ass, aka showing that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with makeup. First of all, sometimes I put my concealer on first, and then sometimes I put my powder on first. This is foundation for me. I don't use like actual I don't think this is foundation, right? I don't know. It's L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. I don't know. I don't fucking know makeup. I do have now primer. I still don't really understand primer, but this one's Matte Lock, which is funny to me, like Matte Lock, like the show. But I use it because my face does tend to get a little shiny, so this helps. Even if I don't like wear a bunch of makeup, I will put this on, at least in my T-zone, because that's where it get real bad. So what's new, guys? Not much is new with me. I am going out tonight just for the hell of it because I haven't in a long time, and I just have that itch to go out and dance, you know? But I don't have a shit ton of girlfriends who A, like doing that, or B, are single and don't have plans with their, like, you know, significant other. And then one of them is out of town. She like lives out of town. She would go out with me. She's gonna be here in a couple weeks, one of my best friends. But what am I gonna do first? I'll put this on first. I don't fucking know. Yeah, my one best friend lives out of town, so she's not here that often. Another best friend lives here, but she's got a man, and also she doesn't like love going out and like dancing, which I don't like doing it all the time anymore either. I used to do it like a couple times a month. When I first moved out here, my best friend and we lived together, and we weren't best friends at first, but we moved in together and then became best friends. And we would go out, no lie, like every Friday and Saturday. We wouldn't even drink. Like literally, we would maybe have one drink. Sometimes we would split one drink for the night, but we just would dance our asses off. And we were both single and just, yeah, having a blast dancing. And then I got into my relationship, but even then, like, we went out all the time. Like, he was friends with a bunch of people that are like a lot younger than like he is, and a little younger than I am. Not a lot, I shouldn't say a lot, but I was like 30 and they were like 26, right? So they were like going out a lot more, and they were all a bunch of single dudes too, so they just wanted to go party and meet chicks. But so we would go out with them a lot. But since not being with him, even when we were together, I stopped like going out so much because like it was almost every weekend for a little while, and I was just like, okay, a bitch is tired and too old for this shit all the time. Like, I want to have an occasional weekend where I'm just doing nothing or doing what I want, like running errands, being an adult, you know? And that wasn't so much the case for a minute. But then since then, I've definitely gotten to do more of what I want as far as my weekends. And I don't want to like go out all the fucking time by any means. But every now and then you get the itch where I want to go dance, you know? And so that's what's been happening the last few weeks. And like I said, my one best friend is going to be here in a few weeks, and we'll go out together then. But today I was just like hitting up my friends that do live here, like, hey, anybody want to go out? Pretty much everybody was busy, except one of she's like a friend of a friend, randomly hit her up. I was like, hey girl, random message from me, you going out tonight? because she's like very social. She's a social butterfly. And she was like, girl, I'm going out. Let's go. So getting ready. And I figured, hey, I haven't done a get ready with me in a minute. I've only ever done one. So figured now is as good a time as any. Random sidebar. Something I purchased like maybe 2 months ago that I have been loving are these little, let me grab a couple out of here. Come here, you. These little bamboo rounds. They're like bamboo cotton. I don't know what the fuck. But they're so soft, you guys, and they're reusable. So they get stained a little bit from like mascara, like wiping off my mascara. This one's used. I'm like using this one actively. But like they're big, so I don't wear a shit ton of makeup. So like on a normal day when I just have mascara, I'll wash my face like with just face wash, whatever. And then I'll use some eye makeup remover and this, and I'll just have to do a little dab and wipe it off. And so then one lasts me like a few days. And then they're washable, they're reusable. It comes with like a little mesh bag. There's like, I think there's like 20 some of them like that came, these 3 colors. And yeah, you put them in a little baggie and you just wash them in your laundry. And they're still like, this one you can see it's stained, but I've used it a couple times and like washed it a couple times. This one too. They're still so freaking soft. Like, oh my God, they're so soft. I love them. Just in an effort to like be less wasteful, you know, the environment and all that. Wow, my hair just really is a thing right now. Something else I'm loving recently. I never do like a favorites type thing. I never talk about stuff I'm loving right now. I like those videos. Elliot does those all the time and I love them. But I just watched today, I binged the entire first season of Dead to Me with Christina Applegate and Linda Cardinelli, right? From Freaks and Geeks. Well, I mean other stuff, but that's what I know her from because I loved Freaks and Geeks. But yeah, I saw the trailer and I was like, ooh, that seems kind of interesting. And it was. I loved it. Highly recommend. It's pretty sad in a lot of parts, but also funny. And freaking Will Ferrell and Adam McKay are executive producers of it. And like Linda Cardinelli and, that's her name, right? Yeah. And Christina Applegate are like funny chicks. So it's like really sad, but also pretty entertaining. And some plot twists. My God. What is this? I need to get a new eyeliner pencil because this thing I feel like I've had way too long. One down. Yeah, suck at this. I also just have the problem that when I put makeup on, I feel like it looks so extreme. Like I feel like I just have so much makeup on. And then other people be like, I can barely tell that you have it on because I'm not good at it. But like because I don't wear it a lot, it feels so like extreme to me. And then like I don't have eyeshadow. Like I don't think I have any eyeshadow. Do I? I don't in here. Oh, I might in the closet. Is this? Oh, I have some. But like I don't know how to use it. Also, how old is this? Fuck if I know. Let's do something. Like, it's some like Clinique like sample thing I got years ago. I should have put this on before I put the eyeliner on. Ah! Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh, it's all wet now. Can I still use it? Do I have another one? Oh, this is like falling apart now. Oh, it's just crumbling. Oh, can I use this? Oh, I could use the other side of this. It just won't be like... Whatever, I don't give a shit. Does anybody care? Do I care? No. Just using like the brush. Oh yeah, I was talking earlier about how I watched that show, and I had all day where I could have read, and I don't have that much left of my book that I'm reading. But I wasn't in the mood to read. I haven't been in the mood to read a lot lately. I've talked about that in the last couple videos. Are they even? I don't know. And then I got a couple books last night. I actually went to a couple bookstores. Whoops, sorry. Went to a couple bookstores last night. Got a few things. I unhauled some books. And I had shown in a couple of videos recently, like, unhauls. But then, like, last minute before I was leaving to go unhaul them, I was like, ooh, let me grab a couple more for my shelf. So there's a couple that I didn't talk about in a video that I also tried to unhaul. One of them I couldn't. Nobody took it. But I went to Changing Hands, and I got some store credit there, so I got a few books there. I got, like, how many books did I get there? 3 or 4 for, like, $17 or something, or $20. See, I put on blush, and I feel like I just look like a clown right now. So I got a couple books there, and then I went to, there's another one called Bookman's in the Phoenix Valley, and I went to one of their locations and unhauled. There was some lady that was, like, losing her shit while I was there. She was, like, yelling at the guy behind the counter. She's like, yeah, keep running your mouth, blah, blah, see what happens. And then the dude was like, she goes, keep running your mouth. And he was like, or what? I was like, I just want to unhaul some books, please. Brow pencil. I also don't really know what I'm doing with this. And it probably doesn't even, this I think is the most, the thing that makes me feel like, oh my God, the most. Even though I'm sure it's not noticed. Because it's just like a dry, like, brow pencil. I don't use, like, there's, like, gel, right, you can use. And all different, I don't know about all that. I don't do shit with my brows, ever. But anyways, yeah, so I unhauled a few there. And there, I was kind of browsing around in, like, the, like, fiction and, like, the YA and the fantasy. But I was like, I wasn't feeling it. Nothing was really striking my interest. So I went to I've been craving nonfiction recently, and I think it was from reading Next Year in Havana and not really liking it, but being very intrigued with, like, all the Cuban history and, like, all that stuff. So I got one on some Cuban stuff, and then I got one on South African history, and then I got another one too, and I can't remember. Can you even tell the difference? I can. But like I said, I feel like other people can't really, like, I feel like you can tell the difference a little bit. Like, it looks darker, right? I feel like it does. But yeah, I just was in the mood for some nonfiction, so I picked up a couple of those. And I need to film a haul, I guess. All right, that's done. What else? What else can I chat about? I don't have that much to chat about, I swear. My work has been pretty stressful lately. Just a lot going on. Like, it's not, like, too much, but it, like, is, but I'm trying to be like, it's fine. This is fine. So, yeah. And next week it will be again. But then the week after will be better. And then the week after that, I'm taking a week off just for the fuck of it. And I just knew that this, like, month starting 2 weeks ago was gonna be some crazy talk. So I said, let me take a week off just for no reason. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I still haven't gotten any tickets or anything for BookNet Fest, but I do want to go, and, like, I'm planning on going, but we'll see. I'm gonna get ready way too early, like I always do. This is what happens because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with makeup, and I don't, like, have real foundation and, like, contouring stuff and all that. I don't take as long as, like, my friends whenever I'm going out with friends. I'm just also not that much of a perfectionist, even if I did, like, foundation and contouring and, like, whatever. Like, my best friend, when we'd go out, she would take for fucking ever. She also just moves slow if she's watching. Ah, fuck, I got some on my eyelid. If she's watching, she's like, okay, whatever, bitch. But yeah, she would be like, all right, are my brows the same? Like, are they symmetrical, or is my mascara the same? And I'm like, yeah, it looks good. Like, what? And then she'd be like, oh my God, no, it isn't. You lied. And I'm like, to me, it's fine. Literally, nobody else is gonna notice. You're, like, scrutinizing your face, and you don't need to. Yeah, like, I just don't scrutinize, and I probably should. Like, I'm not saying, like, oh, I don't use foundation and contouring, and I don't focus on it, like to brag. I'm sure I could stand to do my makeup better. Like, I'm gonna be with a bunch of girls who are like fucking phenomenal at doing their makeup, so I'm gonna probably look like their scrubby little friend, and I should know how to do it better, but I just can't be bothered, man. It's just never been something I care about. It's never been something that's like fun for me, you know? So I just don't put a lot of effort into it. And my logic has always been that, like, you know, if you wear a full face of makeup like every single day, like, more power to you, first of all, for having the time and the dedication to do that, and the skills, because it does require skills that I do not have. But when you do that every single day, and then there's a day where you don't do it, again, more power to you. I'm not saying I have an opinion on like doing it or not doing it, but then when you don't, it's very noticeable. And I feel like that's when people are like, oh my God, she looks like a totally different person, blah, just because they're used to seeing this one face all the time. And then when they see a different one, it's like shocking to the system. And obviously one looks more polished and together than the other. Like I said, me doing my makeup, a full face of makeup for me is gonna look not as polished as like someone who's a makeup artist or has the skills of a makeup artist and does like a really good job. I'm never gonna look as good as them, like with my makeup on, right? Like they just look more polished, right? So if what people are used to is the very, very polished version of you, and then they see the unpolished, it's like, oh my God, right? And so my theory or my method is just look unpolished more often, so then when you are a little more polished, it's like, oh my God, she looks so good. That's my lazy method. Or that's my reasoning for being lazy, and not even being lazy. Like I said, it's just something I don't care about. Like, some people like love it and it's like artistry for them, you know, and it shows because they do a really fucking good job. And for me, I'm just like, I don't like it that much. I don't care that much. Also, it's like so expensive, and I just can't justify spending the money on it when I don't care that much about it. This eye, I do notice my eyelashes like lay differently than this eye. So now my hair. Oh wait, let me spray some. I do have setting spray now too. I never used to have that. And tell me how much sense this makes that I have matte lock primer and then dewy finish setting spray. Like what, bitch? What the fuck? Oh, my neighbor's fighting with his girlfriend. Great, or she's fighting with him. Usually she's fighting with him. Like she's just screaming at him. Now to do something about this hair because bitch, what the fuck? Oh my God, can you hear her screaming? She's fucking screaming. Great. Man. See, I also have this problem of having cowlicks. I mean, my hair's all messy because it's been like up. But I have these cowlicks in the back that just do whatever they want. So then I pull it back like this to get it to like, I wet it and then pull it back so that it lays flat for a little bit. Let that sit for a bit. I'm back with my outfit on. Actually, I don't want this ring on right now because I'm gonna be running my fingers all up in my hair. Oh, something else that I forgot to talk about that I've been loving lately is, stay there. These, my body oil and my night serum oil, I made these myself with some oils I got from Amazon. I like did some research on like good oils for your face and good oils for your body. Just as far as like being not gonna clog your pores and stuff. And I got a combination that I like for both of them. And the night serum one is just for my face, and it has, I can't remember what's in it. That one has hemp seed oil and sunflower oil and another kind of oil that like helps with spots on your face, like sunspots and age spots, because a girl is about to be 33 and has some age spots. So it helps with that type of stuff. And I do have redness. You guys probably saw earlier. You're like, yeah, bitch, we noticed. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to get a haircut soon to fix the hack job I did on my hair when I chopped it. Like, it's fine at a glance, but I know a hairdresser is gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's because this shit stopped working. This outlet sucks so much dick. Work, bitch. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in the bedroom and finish this. Okay, that's done. And now I have flyaways everywhere. Super cute. I have this shit I bought like literal years ago that I don't use that often. Like sometimes when I go out, I'll use it. It's like a little powder that like texturizes your hair because my hair is hella fine and has no volume. No, bitch, straighten out. Okay. Is this good? This will have to do. Don't want to do lip liner. Yes. A little cheap ass fake ring here. Oh, also, I'm real happy with my nails right now. I do like the SNS like dip powder myself at home. And other than my cuticles are a little bit of a mess right now. I keep oiling them like 3 times a day, but they're all like getting really long. Except for this one thumbnail. It broke. Cute. Let me brush my teeth. Oh, I also got a new toothbrush today. This is all made out of like paper and recycled fibers. And then the head, you just pop off. And so you keep this one for a few months, and then when it's done for, you pop a new one on. Oh my god, except now, there we go. Good. All right, let's try this again. What's your guys' favorite feature about your face? Tell me in the comments. Mine has to be my lips. I also like my eyes. I don't like the bags under my eyes, but I like the shape of my actual eyes. And like my eyelashes in my eyes. Because I've had people... I don't really notice like my eyelashes being anything, but I've had people ask me if I get my eyelashes like lifted and if they're like my real lashes. And they are. I don't think that I don't feel like they look fake or anything, but apparently they could be. And then my lips. I like my lips because I have like fuller lips. I was fortunate from the genetic gods, aka my mom and my dad. I was blessed to have some fuller lips, and I've had a couple people ask me about that too. Like, are your lips real? And I'm like, yeah. So, oh, that was lipstick right there. Is this too much? Here's my face. Still have bags under my eyes. It's fine. Voila! We are done. Thanks for hanging out with me while I got ready to go out on the town, if you will, going to the club. Hope that you all have a lovely day, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.